Hey Scorpio fam, it's Lavender here with Snake Petal Healing, and I'm here to give you your June 2023 tarot reading for your sign. So this can apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Stellium, or whatever house that Scorpio falls in within your natal chart. This could be taking place in that house. So I typically start with a channeled message, a song, and then we get into the tarot reading. I will be time stamping this in the description box if you would like to fast forward through that. So let's get started. The song that I got for you was Lullabies by Yuna, the Adventure Club remix, which is like a pretty dope EDM song that is like a way throwback. So it definitely came out like 15 years ago or something crazy like that. But yeah, go ahead and give it a listen, and it could relate to you, or it could just be something that you would listen to throughout the month of June. I'm going to let everyone decipher that for themselves. So I get the vibe of protection and vulnerability taking place in the month of June for you. Maybe trying to keep grounded throughout spaces of vulnerability. I feel like you're trying to find stability possibly throughout June, because you have to be vulnerable in certain situations that maybe you feel are not the easiest thing to go through. I saw the toucan, so that deals with sharing wisdom with others and symbolizes socializing and stage work, and sometimes even symbolizes public speaking and stuff like that. So I feel like you might be sharing your views with maybe a multitude or a platform of individuals on a platform to a few different individuals this month. It has to do with building self-confidence and self-esteem and allowing you to let go of shyness to make room for your own natural voice. I am getting very tripped up speaking here, so it's kind of crazy today. Then I got the vision of the Sphinx, the Egyptian Sphinx. Wow. The Egyptian Sphinx, which deals with royalty and sacred status. Sometimes if you're looking for self-assurance, self-reassurance, the Sphinx can visit you and help you to build that and find that within. Definitely deals with ancient wisdom, how to be humble with the knowledge that you know. And also can represent ancestors and elders coming to your aid and guide, and wanting to communicate with you knowledge of the past to help you use it in your day-to-day life, and also help others with that information. Also deals with spiritual devotion, love, and victory. I also got a vision of the fly, which sometimes can represent mischief being afoot. And possibly that someone around you could be a danger to your spiritual progress. It can also deal with self-review. When you feel like something is off within your spirit, the fly can definitely help you to have a look at that and reanalyze to see what's going on. Then I also got a vision of Dumbo. So, you know Dumbo, the Disney elephant with the big ears that everyone makes fun of? Actually, a pretty sad originating story about elephant poachers, but it deals with overcoming self-doubt and bullying and being appreciated for what makes you different. So I feel like that could definitely be something on the forefront in June, and maybe you are conversing with individuals who maybe don't totally appreciate you for who you are, or you might be coming into contact with people that actually do for the first time in a while. So we got the color green, which represents the heart chakra. If you're having any issues with your chest, the sternum, circulatory system, lymphatic, immune system, or the thymus, this can also represent issues and blockages within the heart chakra area. Issues with passion, tenderness, and rejection, as well as inner child work, can also symbolize needing to balance that. If you start from the root chakra and work your way up is the best way to balance these, as if the root is unbalanced, then the rest also will be. Definitely eat more green foods. Cobra pose and yoga is really good. And adventuring, as well as green crystals, maybe even green jasper, things like that could be good for the heart chakra and heart area. I also got the color purple, which deals with the crown chakra. Also, the central nervous system and the brain and the pineal gland. So if you're having issues with finding your inner wisdom here and maybe even aging gracefully. There could be troubles within the crown chakra, which there could be an imbalance which just needs to be rebalanced. The idea behind having a balanced crown chakra will help you receive messages from your spirit guides in a more precise way, and also help you release attachments and get rid of earthly karma within your life. My charger is completely janked up. So that's what I got for you, Scorpios. I'm just going to put this over here because I don't want to have that all up in my grill. It's kind of cold in my room, so I just put my coat on. So yeah, I'm going to I don't want to like spill it, but I'm just not getting enough. There we go. There we go. It's a nice amount. So yeah, Scorpio, definitely feeling pretty chilled out for you guys' reading. Not to mention I have a ODB shirt on, which I didn't even realize I did. But he's a Scorpio. His birthday is November 15th. So maybe some of you have a November 15th birthday. Okay, Spirit, please connect me with my Scorpio collective to help bring them the most accurate, precise guidance for the month of June. So I'm going to cut the deck once. Oh, I'm going to cut the deck twice. Going to cut the deck 3 times. And then we are going to shuffle for my Scorpio collective. So, first week of June, we have the Star card. Interesting. Great energy for that. Okay. Let's pull one more clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune, which came out in a strange way. I couldn't really tell if it was upright or... Okay, yeah, it was not upright. So, Wheel of Fortune reversed with the 10 of Wands. The third week of June for my Scorps. We got 3 of Pentacles. Last week of June for my Scorpio collective. Ooh, okay, there was too many there. Last week of June for my Scorpio collective. What's going on for them? Ace of Swords. 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands, Ace of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So, Scorpio, there's an energy of possibly looking back on past memories here. Maybe even this longing for a type of reconnection with an individual, possibly that you have lost, or maybe even versions of yourself that you feel you have lost. There definitely is an essence of looking back on when times were simpler and kind of seeing where you are now and maybe not being as satisfied with that. But also, if there's an individual here that you are connecting with, that you feel like there's some sort of past life energy between the two of you, I get the vibe that there could be some conflicts in regards to the situation, which could maybe be making you think back on what's going on. But there definitely is a type of reminiscing energy that's taking place in June. I feel like in June, you're moving out of a space of possibly living life day by day in the moment, maybe more passion and excitement based, and moving into a space of more financial stability and trying to achieve that, or trying to embody that within yourself here. Yeah, we're definitely getting wanting to master the financial realm for you in June. And in a way, there's a type of, I feel like there's something stopping you here. There's something blocking you within your, I think, mind space here that's making you feel like maybe you're not worthy enough to acquire this type of money that it is that you seek. And it's causing you to stay stuck within a space. And maybe even remembering past heartbreaks and remembering trying to stay grounded throughout this. I really do get the vibe a lot of Scorpios are reminiscing about past lovers, past relationships, friendships, um, just the past. There's a big emphasis on lamenting the past. So for the first week of June, let's get into it. We have the Star card here. Now, the Star card deals with a renewal of hope. I think in the first week of June, maybe you're feeling more hopeful than you have in a while. There's something brought to light here, something being seen very clearly, some type of healing is taking place by letting go of maybe some aspects of self that no longer serve. I definitely get the vibe that you so for some of you, there could be this type of energy that feels a little bit frantic in the healing process. I feel like you really, really want this to be hurried. It's almost like if I do this and I do that, then I know that I can get these results and I know that I'll be able to heal this and da 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 da. But it's, I almost get the vibe that there's something missing here, as if there could be a certain state of awareness that is not present within this space of trying to manifest this healing here, because there is a general sense of avoidance when it comes to it's just a really logical space, and when we are manifesting, we do need to involve our emotion within this space as well. Yeah, that's what's keeping you stuck here in regards to this healing energy. Or this could also be in regards to an Aquarius individual, or you could have Aquarius in your chart. I definitely see this very deep longing for a type of healing taking place. I see this deep longing for a type of healing. There's definitely a standstill energy. There's still certain, so in this card you can see there's a large serpent like being that is trying to eat this Salo's head. But do you see the two swords there? It's like not completely being taken under by something, but still being not completely out of the space yet. So I am picking up on that vibe. A lot of you could also be getting headaches. Once again, with the crown chakra, that's definitely something that we could mention. Yeah, there's a big sense of wanting to conquer this, wanting to go in swinging, trying to put all your energy into a situation here. Also, for some of you, it could be that you there's an Aquarius individual maybe that is coming in that wants to offer you something, or that you want to offer something to them, and you're just indecisive about it. You're not really sure how to move forward. I get the vibe that you feel like this is kind of like a fling type of energy that maybe you're not so down with. Keep in mind, for those of you that are really struggling to get to this, whatever healing space this is, or whatever aspect of self that you're idealizing here, there are steps to everything, right? And sometimes it's good to just follow the steps towards your goal. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we have to be in a certain stage for a while, even if we don't particularly want to be there. There are levels to this shit, you know? I wrote me a manual, but there's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual, step-by-step booklet that you could get. But, so... Ooh, I picked up on something there for a second, and then I was like... Scorpio, there could be a possible opportunity for a healing with an Aquarius individual. Or just the want to rush in and heal something with an Aquarian individual. But there is definitely something extremely weighing you down in the process, and even something that even feels stronger than you're able to combat. There is a desire for a new beginning within this space. And there is a lot of emphasis of being caught up in your head, maybe telling yourself things that maybe aren't super positive in the moment, you know. I would love for this to be a more positive reading, but at the same time, like I said, there's levels to it, you know. Just gonna get on me bum here. So for the second week of June, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Ten of Wands. I feel like I said, maybe things aren't totally going according to plan. There are some minor setbacks. You could be in a certain season that doesn't feel like it's your very best time, and this is kind of weighing you down. There could be, tons of little things happening that are making you feel kind of stuck or just feeling burdened, you know? But regardless of this, you are coming out of ending periods here. So even if you are having some minor setbacks and it feels incredibly burdensome, you are still, there's endings of cycles here taking place. There are the ebb and flow of the stages and seasons of your life here. It's almost like you're going out of one and coming into another. And the one that you're coming into could involve some sort of reconnection with something that possibly ended in the past. I think this will have to do with your money sector as well. I do feel like in the second week of June, you could be having some what? You could be having some minor setbacks. What's going on here? You could be having some minor setbacks that are really kind of keeping you bogged down, but you're managing to stay positive because you know that you know what it takes to build this kingdom that it is that you're trying to build. You have a certain appreciation for time now, which I think maybe isn't something that you had before, that you're starting to realize. There's you're allowing yourself to be patient. Maybe in the first week of June, you may have come to a certain type of realization with the Star card as well. It's like I feel like there is light shed on something that allows you to maybe have more of an appreciation for how long it truly takes to get to certain stages in your life, and kind of being okay with that. Of course, still being burdened maybe by the situation that you might be in, but not letting it completely get you down. In fact, letting it transform you, letting it bring you into a new cycle here, with an inner sense of knowing and more patience within your life. You're definitely walking through a new doorway here, and I think that maybe patience is something that you just didn't embody as much previously, and now you're beginning to. Yeah, there's definitely some big transformation taking place here. Now, For some of you in the second week of June, if any of you have lost a loved one, I do apologize. I feel like there is definitely a contemplation in the second week of June about this. But there is definitely a big transformation as well. I think that you're really trying to embrace the hard times and use them as motivation, and maybe even see the way in which you shine in the dark. It's almost like a sense of, maybe before you would fret and panic about being in these dark spaces and overthink it and work yourself up into a frenzy. But now it's like, if this is where I am, this is where I am. There is a certain type of acceptance, and you are allowing it to transform you. You could also be making decisions here. I feel like at night there are a lot of thoughts going through your head and plans being made in the nighttime. I feel like in regards to your money here, there could be an earth sign individual that there may be some sort of, so that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual, that there could be some sort of transformation taking place with. And I feel that this may involve working with them. In the third week of June, we have the Three of Pentacles, and this involves collaborating with other individuals. This also entails looking out into the world and deciding to craft it into exactly what you want it to be, and not letting it craft you into what it wants to be, as you are the creator of your own life. This, see, he's got the hammer and the chisel in hand. Come on. I think you probably see. Hammer and chisel ready to go. He's molding, crafting, working that magic within your work environment as well. I feel like you could be getting along a lot better with your coworkers in the third week of June. Let's just pull some here. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working very hard on crafting this like new life that you sense for yourself. Within the workplace, you could be just kind of working overtime or paying very close attention, learning something even from somebody at work here, maybe learning some new processes. But there is a meticulous attention to detail here, and I feel like it has to do with desiring being at your most financially superior version of self, aka not financially superior, but like at the highest. You want to be happy with your money is what I'm talking about. You want to reach a point here that you will work very hard for, and I feel like in the third week you're starting to really put that into play, starting to even maybe plan with other individuals here. Yeah, there's a sense of action, right? And I feel like this involves some sort of social networking with others within that space, and planning about how to make more money. So there's definitely moves to be made here, and you're thinking about expanding big time. I feel like you're allowing sides of yourself that have never been seen before to maybe be exposed and come out in order to make this work. You know, it's like, if we want different results, we need to take different actions kind of vibe. And possibly there could have been a space in which you held back previously that you were no longer holding back. You could also be working with Leo or deciding to collaborate with a Leo, or you could have that in your chart. Yeah, there's definitely this type of studious vibe to the third week of June. With the Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups, you're moving away from instability. There's definitely a lot of emotion here and a lot of passion still, but I feel like you're finally maybe getting the handle on certain emotions that you thought you maybe never would. And in the third week of June, this is setting the foundation maybe for what it is you're deciding to go after. More. Yeah, because, like, you've been struggling. There's been a lot of conflict within your... hold on. I also feel like in the third week of June, there could be a little bit of gossip going on within the workplace. Could be some haters coming in. But, I mean, you're going to be victorious. Like, don't listen to any peons or people that think, you know, they can be out here just talking about people and saying whatever. Like, it's never the case. Rotten fruit falls on its own, Scorpio, so try and remember that. There's Scorpio, it's like, at times I almost feel like you're targeted by individuals. Really, you're just, the things that you've gone through, it's like, sometimes you're just trying to stay afloat. And people don't see that. And they don't see all the hardship you've gone through. And they keep throwing rocks. And they keep trying to attack. And I feel like you're just getting tired of it. Like, yes, you will overcome it, but I definitely feel like, oh my God, my face is itchy. I definitely feel like you're getting fed up with this. Third week of June. Yeah, you're tired of the games. You're tired of the hating. You're tired of people saying out-of-pocket things. Just keep in mind that what we don't want is for you to react. Like, yes, you're being unfairly criticized by individuals who really don't have the right to judge you whatsoever. But try not to step into a sneaky type of energy here. There could be the possibility to maybe revisit some old ways of sneakiness and even mean, snarky behavior. And I wouldn't recommend that. If you can, I would shy away from that and try your best to not react to situations, because there is this like expansive energy right now with Jupiter here with the Seven of Swords. And I'm seeing that this could maybe get out of hand pretty quickly, and, you know, you're not meaning to. But you could be expressing some feelings to someone in the workplace, possibly a Leo, someone who you haven't been seeing eye to eye with, someone who's been kind of being a bit cheeky and rude to you. And I think you're going to express that. And it might, it's taken you a while. I feel like you haven't said this for the longest time, but in the third week of June, you might be ready. And just remember, don't blow up. Don't off your top. Say what you need to say. And, get out. This person could also have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio within their chart. Just be sure to look out for any backhanded behavior and act accordingly, but don't be out of pocket. Because I don't think that this person will handle it well. And then if you don't handle it well, then it's going to be this whole thing. And I am kind of sensing a bit of a blow up. And in some way, I feel like this could fall back on your work. So just don't do it. If you can help it, just don't do it. So for the last week of June here, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be some sort of information coming forward to you here. There could be some sort of truth relating to possibly a financial loss. I think that throughout the space, you're trying to be maybe as emotionally balanced and calm as possible, but it's not going to be particularly pleasant. But for the most of you, I think there's going to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming in to speak to you about possibly feeling left out in the cold by you, maybe, or feeling like they weren't supported, or possibly somebody's having money troubles. And I feel like something like that is going to be communicated to you. And it's going to, I think, catch you off guard. I think that it's going to make you feel as if you're being judged here. But I think in regards to this situation, the whole situation calls for a complete change around everybody's shit. You know, like, I think they need to make some changes. Maybe you need to make some changes in how you relate and talk to them. Pull one more here. Ooh, that came in quick. Yeah, somebody here. It's going to be a conversation about somebody here is stingy with their money. Okay, and somebody doesn't want to share. And I almost get the vibe that somebody doesn't know how to even save their money, but there could be a conversation taking place here. If this is somebody that you live with even, or someone that you would share your resources with, this person, they are trying to kind of be fair, but there's like a sense of distrust permeating their ability to completely be upfront with this. I feel like there's just like they're juggling a lot here, and it's really hard for them to even be like stable. Like people aren't planning right. They're not, somebody's not planning right. This could even be you if you also, if you haven't been managing your money accordingly, in the last week of June, there could be some sort of situation that comes in, possibly through the way of a partnership or just some sort of conversation that is explaining that there needs to be some changes made within the money sector here, because there's not very much organization to it. And so generally, I don't really think that's you, because I think that in the upcoming weeks here, you've been working towards not having that happen. But then there's some sort of situation in the last week of June where someone's coming forward to express these things to you. So I kind of think that it's somebody else's stuff. Pull an oracle card for my Scorpio collective, please. Transform. Wow. Catalyst, yeah. There's definitely an intense transformation going on here. And I mean, this is your card. It would be considered your card. And also, it's very close to the rib cage, I believe. Which is what I had seen for you in my vision. There is a type of catalyst that will be taking place, or has, that is inciting a very, very large change within you. And it's asking you to allow yourself to be transformed within this space. Now, whatever that may pertain to for you, I don't totally know. But sorry, my family's here, so I'm gonna grab my energy archaeology guidebook, Ashley Stinson deck, which is so gorgeous. We're gonna read. Oh, I feel like so depleted from energy for you guys' reading. Like, oh my god. So we have fire element, regenerative, enlivening. When out of balance, doubtful, and self-sacrificing. You carry the energy of the phoenix, the ability to transform everything that is and was into the perfect fuel for your own rising, for becoming the next iteration of you. When you suppress your own transformation or allow yourself to become comfortable and attached to what you know yourself as and the way you want people to see you, you are unknowingly adding kindling to a fire you won't let burn. The energy in your skull becomes stagnant, clogged with these fragments of your experience that you hunker within and call home. But because this is a fire element bone, it will always be trying to set things alight, and it takes a lot of energy to suppress them. You have to let it all burn. Let it dissolve into ash so form can be reborn. It may feel wild and out of control, but the more you let burn away and transform naturally when it wants to, the less it will feel like a wildfire rebirth, and the more it will feel like a burnt offering to everything that got you where you are. You are lighting your own path. What in my life specifically related to how I know or see myself is breaking down or burning away? What internal conflicts do I feel as I wish for a freer, more expanded, integrated, and evolving self? What fuel do I want to throw on the sacrificial pyre of my rebirth? What is ready to go and to burn? What is asking for my trust? What wants to go that when released will also mean the release of comfort and security? There was another sign that got this card. Who was it? Maybe Libra. You could have Libra within your chart. Could be dealing with Libra individual. Catalysts will initiate change, but you must also nurture your capacity to sustain it. So I was definitely picking this up here, very much so in the first week of June. Now, Scorpio, I get the vibe that maybe you could have even tried something, tried to implement it, and then maybe once again got a pushback. But I want you to remember what I said about there being steps to certain things. Oh, I think that's my dog. There being steps to certain things, certain spaces and lessons we need to learn before we're able to move into the next chapter. And I just want you to keep going, and I want you to ask these questions to allow yourself to transform. I'm feeling like I really need some water, so I'm gonna go. If you would like a personal reading with me, you know where to find me. All my information is in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in July, and also hopefully at the pick a card readings. Bye.